Okay, after you learn how to get your guitar tuned, then there's another step if you haven't been around. I was blessed to be around music, my family, friends, so music was just a part of our life. But if you pick up the guitar and you just learned how to tune your guitar, and then you wonder, what keys do I need to learn, and then what sequence do they go in, maybe this video will help to give further progression in your guitar playing. Probably the most used guitar key is the C, and the keys that go with it are F and G. It will help you to develop strong hands. You'll have to learn to squeeze the neck. Some people put their thumb behind it, but it's hard to just put your thumb behind it when you're trying to make these keys like C. A lot of times my thumb will go over, but I'm trying not to touch a note that I don't need to touch. So the C chord is used a lot of your guitar songs learning. As you progress, there's other keys that you may like playing in better. I like playing in A because I can hit that open bass. But before you can do any of that, you got to learn how to make the key, how to make it clear, learn what keys go with it. So the C is starting with the 5th string. You'll count from the bottom of your guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's opposite of what you would think. You know, you would, in my mind anyway, when I first started playing, I would think it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it's opposite of that. So your 5th string will be your 3rd fret in between each of these metal pieces. Is called a fret. So the 3rd fret, 5th string, the 2nd fret, 4th string, open G string, the 1st fret with the 2nd string, and then an open E string. Don't hit the top note when you hit C, or it won't sound right. So you hit that, you start off hitting that 5th string. And then F is a little bit harder to make. You'll have to practice with that because your fingers will want to have a tendency to be a little muffled, and you'll get calluses. But first, you'll be 2 or 3 months, you'll want to throw your guitar against your wall because your fingers may bleed. But if they do, just put a little bit of super glue on the tips of those fingers, these 4 tips, to just right before you play. Put it right on the tips of your fingers, and then use your thumb to kind of rub it on. If you use something like a cotton ball or a Q-tip, you might have some residue, but I would put my guitar up after a week or 2 of hard playing because my fingers would just hurt so bad. But getting that good clear sound, you can't see it, but there's a lot of pressure, you know, squeezing against that neck of the guitar. So F, you're just dropping down. So you're hitting the 5th string, hitting all those notes. F is like a complete drop, just one set down. You're staying in the same frets, you're just dropping down a set of strings. So instead of the 5th string, 3rd fret, you move down to the 4th string, 3rd fret. And then with the middle finger, you'll go the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Hard part on this one is where you were just holding the 1st string, the 1st fret with the 2nd string and letting the bottom one open, you gotta bar those 2. So you're holding both of these strings, the 1st and the 2nd, with this finger. Your middle finger is going on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Ring finger is going on the 4th string, 3rd fret. And you'll do the same thing you did in C. You won't hit these top 2 strings. You'll just hit. There you go. So G is fairly easy to learn. Some people learn like this, but it's not very conducive with playing because you'd have a lot of people go, oh, I can play guitar, I can play one key, I can play G, and they'll go. But that don't help you change into C and F very quickly, or D. So the key of G has 2 different keys with it in the set. So with C, you've got F and you've got G. So when you're in C like this, it's quick to go to F, just See how easy that was? Because I'm just, in my mind, if you can imagine, you're just dropping down just like half an inch. These fingers are staying in the same frets. They're just dropping down a set of strings. And then all you're doing with your first finger, your index finger, is just closing that down over that other string as well. So it's... And then to make the G, you keep the same fingering, and you move it up. So now you have, the string will be your ring finger, 3rd fret. Your 5th string will be your middle finger, 2nd fret. And now with the pinky, you'll grab the 3rd fret, the 1st string, and hit everything. The tendency sometimes is for your fingers to want to fall, but you've got to learn to keep them arched so you won't touch a string that isn't supposed to be touched. Okay, so we're in C, we're going to F, and we go to G. We'll go back to C to make it a little easier for you. So we're in C, go to F, back to C, and then how easy G is, you're just going up. Where C to F, you went down. To C to G, you're just going up. And the only thing different you're doing there is you're letting go with your index finger, grabbing your pinky down on that 3rd fret, 1st string. We can call that, for easier remembering, we can say that's the bottom one. We'll say this is the top. And it took me weeks. You may do it faster, and I hope you are a lot better and faster than I was, but it took me a while to get clear C. If it sounds like this, don't worry about trying to learn F and G. Get that C sounding crisp and clear. And then get that F, and then get that G, to where everything is clear. And then learn to change faster after you get it clear. You can do it, if you wanted to, you can do it. See how quick you can change after you get that clear sound. F will be your hardest because you'll probably have to reach your thumb back to get some stronger grip. I've played for 20-something years, so my hand is kind of strong for the guitar, so I can reach on around. But you may have to put your thumb behind like that and push. And it will be very taxing on those muscles, because it's not muscles you use really for anything except the guitar in the fashion that they'll be used. So practice those keys, and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching our videos.